So here's a quick demo to show what I've done for Sprint 2. So just to start it up, you can see that it starts spamming this error 2 message, and then after a while it catches, and that's the error I was talking about. It happens when I create the audio thread, which this is an initialization thread that I use to just initialize them the first time, since after the first time everything works properly. So it's just creating the X audio and mastering voice and then destroying them. And I use join to make sure that it catches up before going on to the rest of it. So just to play the sound, I can press spacebar to start a sound. And then I can press spacebar multiple times to play the sound multiple times. And they will overlap properly. By holding the down arrow and the up arrow, I can change the volume, so I'm going to do that now. And then by pressing the P button, I can pause the sound, and then by pressing the P button again afterwards, it will start the sound again. So just to demonstrate, just stops the sound, and then I press P again, it'll pick up where it left off with the duration remaining. Like so. And then to quit out of the thread, you press Q. That'll end the thread, as you can see right there, and then you can exit out normally, and you see there are no memory leaks. Now, just to walk through the code a little bit, in order to start the audio thread, I go into my playback manager, which is a singleton, and I click start, and that will start here, which will just create the instance, and then it will create the audio thread. And inside the playback manager, it actually holds the circular datas, and I'm just using normal ints pass back and forth right now, but that way the thread knows which one it's using, and that'll be detached. And then on update, depending on which keys are pressed, it'll send a different message. So you can see the messages that I'm using here. This is a bit messy for now, but it works. And going through the audio thread, what it does is it creates a mastering voice object, which is basically a wrapper around the X Audio 2 one, and it will grab whatever values inside the passed in circular data. Right now I'm only using the in, so the out is commented out, and it will change the effect based on that. So audio main is in a separate thread, and the master voice, as you can see, is just a wrapper on the X Audio 2 and the master voice, and it also holds a list of the source voices, which is also a wrapper on the source voice. And that allows you to overlap them and check which ones are actually done with the duration so that you can delete them. And that sums up the demo.